Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Miklin Satwa. Now I will present about the employee surveillance and privacy. Let's begin by looking at the ethical challenge of employee surveillance and how it play out in today's business world. Employee surveillance refer to the use of technology by employer to monitor staff behavior and performance. This includes tools like keystroke longer, GPS tracking, CCTV, and even biometric scanner. While company argue that this is necessary for ensuring productivity, data protection, or legal compliance, it raised serious ethical concern around privacy, consent, and trust. The core dilemma lies in finding a balance between an employer right to monitor operating and employees' right to personal dignity and space. Especially now, in world of hybrid and remote work, surveillance tools have become more powerful and more invasive. Next is impact of workplace surveillance. So let's talk about how workplace surveillance affect different groups. For business, surveillance can be helpful. It improves productivity, tracks performance, and boosts security. But if used fully or too invasively, it can create a legal risk, damage a company reputation, and lower trust in the workplace. For employees, transparent monitoring can support growth by giving helpful feedback, but constant surveillance can feel controlling, increase stress, and hurt morale, making employees feel less trusted and more anxious. Consumer might not be directly watched, but they are affected too. If employees are unhappy, service quality drops, plus customer may avoid brands they see as treating worker unfairly. On a large scale, normalizing surveillance at work can make a society more accepting of privacy loss. This shift may weaken support for digital right and hard law. Income workers the most, adding to social inequality. So while surveillance can be useful, it must be done ethically with respect for people right at all levels, not just profit. Ethical framework and surveillance. When analyzing workplace surveillance, we can look at it through three ethical lenses. First, utilitarianism is all about the overall impact. If surveillance helps most people by providing productivity and protecting the company, it may be ethical. But if it causes more harm than good, like stress or loss of trust, then it's not the right choice. Second, deontological ethic focus on doing what morally right, not just one work. From this view, spying on employees without their knowledge is wrong because it disrespect their dignity. Ethical surveillance should be honest with clear consent. Finally, virtue ethic looks at the character and intention behind action. A company that constantly monitor its staff may be showing distrust and control. Instead, leaders should act with fairness, honestly, and respect, creating a culture where people feel valued and trusted. So this framework helps us see that ethical surveillance isn't just about result; it's also about respect and values. Move to personal stance and ethical leadership. When it comes to workplace surveillance, I personally value privacy, trust, and fairness. I understand that business need to protect their operation, but I believe that should come at the cost of employee well-being. If I were being constantly monitored, I would feel uncomfortable and stressed. On the other hand, if I were the employee, I would focus on clear communication and get employee consent before using any monitoring tools. For me, ethical leadership means supporting and employing people, not controlling them. Ethical leaders should set the right example by being open and honest. They should involve employees in decision about surveillance and clearly explain what's being tracked and why. To handle the ethical issue of employee surveillance, a company should act responsibly and respect both business goals and employee right. Transparent policy, be clear about what being monitored, why, and how the data is used. Employees should be fully informed to build trust. Limit intrusiveness. Only monitor work-related activity. Avoid tracking personal device, conversation, or off-duty behavior. Get consent. I always get employee consent. Get them ask question and give feedback. Respect and cooperation start with communication. Use group data. Focus on team level data instead of individual when possible. This protect privacy and lower pressure. Promote ethical culture. Encourage openness and integrity. Train employees on ethic and lead by example. Follow the law. Make sure all monitoring follow legal rules like Malaysia PDPA and international law like the Euro GDPR. In summary, employee surveillance is a major ethical issue in today's digital workplace. While it offers benefit, it also risks damaging trust, privacy, and respect. The real challenge in just technical, it's moral. Company must use ethical principle, be transparent, and get employee consent to create a workplace that is both effective and respectful. In the end, good leadership matter more than constant monitoring. That's all for me. Thank you.